Hello and welcome to the TheJadeRat once again. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I haven't actually uploaded in a while because I've been pretty busy over April and the start of May, but otherwise doing pretty good. And my computer is crashing with this video, but we'll see how it goes. And today I'm doing a watercolor piece that I sort of wanted to do for MerMay, but because I was busy I didn't do the daily challenge. Instead I thought maybe I'll just do a single piece for MerMay, and the piece is like a mermaid, but the statue of a mermaid is sort of broken. And behind it I wanted to put Aqua-man, just to for fun, just put Aqua-man behind there and have it appear like as if he's making up the rest of the statue essentially. And it was really fun to paint. I liked painting the underwater rocks and the landscape, the sort of undersea style of painting, and I didn't really know how that would turn out, but I suppose it turned out pretty well. I liked it, and there were parts where I wasn't happy with the way it turned out, but in the end I think it was okay. And pretty much the first layer and a bit, especially the first part, is pretty much done entirely wet on wet, and it's got a layer of water and sort of dripping down, getting these sort of really watery effects. And because it's still pretty wet, the paper, when I was adding on the mermaid statue and the seaweed and Aqua-man himself, there was this really sort of soft blend of colours as they progressed, and I liked it. It was cool, and it sort of gave Aqua-man this weird glow as the colours bled into each other. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty fun. I used a different watercolour set than what I normally use for this one. I used the I think it's called Mei Liang Pretty Excellent watercolors, which are a 36 half pan set, and the colors are really strong and vibrant, and because it's a smaller set, it's pretty good for traveling. I took it to Fiji earlier this year, and it holds up really nicely. You can use it on the plane, and it comes with a water brush, which is great, but I didn't really use water brushes that much, but it does come with it. And the yellow colours, the warmer colours in particular, are really strong and very vibrant as you're using them, and especially you'll see in the sort of the orange yellow tones of Aqua-man's shirt. It came out really strongly, especially on camera. It's really strong and it looks lovely, and yeah, it was pretty fun to do. Aside from that, why did I pick Aqua-man? Because I like Aqua-man. He's funny and he's always really interesting as a character, and particularly this new movie that came out with him in December, I think, was really fun, and I enjoyed it a lot. And I think it's really true to the character of Aqua-man and sort of being a king, funnily King Arthur. So yeah, and as we sort of keep going with painting in the undersea, essentially just darkening up the colours layer by layer. This painting actually took maybe 2 to 3 hours, somewhere approximately along that time. But it was done over the course of 3 or 4 days because the layers would dry lighter, as watercolour is expected to do, and then it would go through and add more details, add darker areas. His trident especially, I wanted to add more sort of golden tones to it. I wanted to add a gold acrylic as an accent colour, but I thought against it at the end because I sort of liked the way and the sort of expression that he had as he went through the piece. Also, this is the first time I'm painting a mermaid, so I had no idea how that would work out. And it wasn't even a full mermaid, it was just like the bottom half. So it was a bit different, but an interesting experience. I liked creating that sort of charcoal rocky colour in the sort of that faded stone in the mermaid, and yeah, and painting the scales. I love doing that, and I actually used a sort of glaze over the top of it to, after painting in the scales, add some definition to Aqua-mer-man. And yeah, that's about it. Really loved going over the seaweed and all of that, and I tried to capture this sort of flowy, soft aesthetic that especially Aquaman's hair would happen underwater. It would sort of splay out everywhere and float around, and they do that in the movie really well, where the hair is just really soft and moving gently in the current. So yeah, that's about it. I'm running out of things to say. But yeah, for those of you who are expecting perhaps a booktube video, I'll get one up soon if I can. I will be travelling overseas at the end of this week, and yeah, that's about it. I think from there onwards, it's I'll try and schedule another video to go out perhaps at the start of June, mid to early June sometime, and that will be about the Communist Manifesto, which is what I read and finished in April, and I've had some time to sort of think about it and mull over it. So yeah, that's about it, and just coming in with the final details, sort of tightening up the face of Aquaman. I didn't go too much into detail with the face and how everything sort of looks. I wanted to keep it a bit more loose, and even anatomically it's not very strong, but this was sort of more like a cheesy sort of stress relief painting, and it was the first painting I've done since the start of May, so it's now mid-May, and I just really wanted to start getting back into the groove of painting regularly, sketching regularly, and being creative regularly. So that's about it. The generic YouTube script of liking, subscribing, blah blah blah, follow me on social media, all of that stuff, and I'll just probably chuck it up on the screen somewhere. But yeah, other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good one. See ya.